Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hey, my name is Rebecca, Becky Bex, whatever you guys like to call me, and welcome to my Declutter series 2021. Now, I was planning to do these videos later on in the year, like I did last year, but as I was transferring my makeup from one room to another, I literally looked at all the makeup and said to myself, there's so much makeup here, I'm not even going to wear anymore. I'm not even reaching for anymore, and majority of it is discontinued, so there's no point in keeping it. And I have to be careful, especially with my eye area. My eyes are so sensitive. I actually have an eye condition. I'll pop it on screen here of what I have. So with eyeliners and especially mascaras, I have to be extremely careful. I'm not going to be sadly donating any of the makeup or giving it away or anything to family or giveaways as such, because the makeup's so old and I just don't feel comfortable. And especially with the current situation, the places that used to take makeup aren't really taking makeup at the moment, which I completely understand. So I feel like this year I want to be so cutthroat with my makeup. I literally just want to get rid of it and just say to myself, if I'm not going to use it, or if it's really expired, it has got to go. So I'm getting rid of the old and in with the new. So get yourself comfortable, like myself. I'm in my pajamas and my cozy socks. Grab yourself a drink, grab yourself a snack, and let's get on with the series. Hello guys, in this video we're going to be tackling powders. So these powders here are what I'm going to be keeping, and these are the powders I'm not going to be keeping. So let's start with the powder that I am going to be keeping. This is the Bourjois Healthy Mix Powder in Vanilla 01. So really nice powder, and I really enjoy the foundation, so I'm going to be keeping this one. This one's the MUA Pro Base Full Coverage Matte Powder. I really like this powder, and it's very affordable as well, so I am going to be keeping this one. This one is the W7 Matte Dreamer Loose Powder. It's a really nice banana coloured powder. It's not too dark for me. It's actually really nice. So, this one's in the shade Classy Camo, sorry. But it's a really good powder, so I'm keeping that one. The Gosh Cosmetics Prime and Set Primer and Mattifying Setting Powder. This is a great setting powder. This sets my face really quick. It's a really nice powder. I'm going to be keeping this one. This is the Max Factor Miracle Velvet Radiance Loose Powder. This one's got a nice little tint to it, so if my face is a bit too pale, this definitely warms it up, so I'm keeping this one. This one is the Mimi Flawless Loose Powder in Translucent. Well, this is definitely not translucent, but it does add a nice warmth to my skin, so I'll be keeping this one. This one's the Nude by Nature Loose Setting Powder. This is a nice powder. It's a really nice powder, so I'm keeping this one. This one is the Kiko Matte, I've dropped the sponge there, Matte Fusion Powder in 04. Nice powder. It's very mattifying if I want to go for a matte look. I like this powder, so I'm keeping that one. This one is the MUA Translucent Powder. This is not translucent, but this definitely warms up my skin. I like it, so I'm going to be keeping this one. And it's very affordable. I think it's like £1.50. Even though this used to be £1, but they've upped the price a little bit. But never mind. This one is the Natural Collection Matte Press Powder. This one's in the shade Neutral. Really like this powder, so I'm going to be keeping this one. This is my Loose Mineral Powder by PS. It's a really nice powder, so I'm going to be keeping this one. This is the Essence All About Matte Fixing Compact Powder. This is a really nice powder. I really like this, and it sets my face really well, so I'm going to be keeping this one. I have the Body Shop Matte Clay Powder. This is a really nice powder. I really like this one, so I'm going to be keeping hold of this one. The Cubist Pro Powder in 04 Cashew. Really lovely. This is really nice. I want to add that warmth to my skin. This is great, so I'm keeping this one. This is a translucent powder. This is the Stay Matte Powder by Rimmel. I've hit pan on this because this is a great powder. I've really been enjoying this, so I'm going to keep hold of this one. This one's the Revlon Colour Stay Powder. This one is in Light. Really pretty. I really like this powder, so I'm going to keep hold of this one. This one's the Too True Matte Press Powder in number 1. This is a really nice powder. It's got that sort of, yeah, that nice old lady smelling smell, but it does fade away very quickly, so I don't mind that. So I'm keeping this one. Oh, this was one of my favourite powders. This is by Makeup Gallery and it's in the shade Sand. I do have a transparent powder somewhere. Is it in my... Oh, here it is. There it is. This one's called Transparent. This one's really nice. This one if I want to warm up my skin, and this one if I don't want to warm up my skin. This one's good. It's in Transparent. So I'm going to keep hold of these two. This is the Maybelline Matte Me Mattifying Powder. This one's in Nude Beige 20. This one is a really nice powder. As you can see, I've nearly hit pan on it. I really want to finish it off. It's a great powder. I really love it. So I'm going to keep hold of this one. This one's the CC Perfecting Press Powder in Warm Ivory. It's a very pale powder. Very nice for under my eyes. I love this under the eyes. So I'm going to keep hold of that one. My itty bitty tiny Charlotte Tilbury powder. The Air Finish Flawless Powder in number 1. I got this from, what is it, Feel Unique Little Samples. It's a really cute little sample and it's a very nice powder, so I'll keep hold of that one. I've also got the Beauty Bakery loose powder in Oak. Really nice powder. I really, really like this, so I'm going to keep hold of this one. This one is the B Makeup Setting Powder by B. Nice powder, sets my face very quickly and it doesn't leave any flashback. So I'm going to keep hold of this one. This one is the Barry M Ready Set Smooth Loose Powder. This is a really nice powder. I like this one, so I'm going to keep hold of that one. This one is the EX1 Pure Crush Mineral Powder Foundation. This one is a loose powder foundation. I really like EX1. I love their concealer, their foundation, and I really love this powder, so I'm going to keep hold of this one. This one is by e.l.f. It's the finishing powder in Fair to Light. I've hit pan on it because I really love this powder, so I must really use these hit pan powders up. I really must do that. So I'm going to keep hold of this one. This one is the e.l.f. Halo Glow Setting Powder. It's in the shade Light. It's a very dewy powder. Not a highlighty powder, but it gives you that nice sort of natural glow to the skin. Very pretty. Keep this one. This is by Beauty UK. This is the Compact Face Powder in number 1. It's a nice powder. I like it. It sets the face really nicely. Going to keep hold of this one. Last but not least, I have my I Heart Revolution Peach Powder. Oh, sorry. The Scented Bake Powder, in Peach. Smells really good and I love how it looks on my skin. So I'm keeping this one. And now we're going to move on to the powders that I'm not going to be keeping. So the one I'm not going to be keeping is the Revolution Matte Base Powder in P1. I don't think you can get this one anymore. It's either a white one or P2. Can't see P1 anywhere and I find this too drying on my skin. So this can go. I have the Collection Primed and Ready Illuminating Setting Powder. At first I really liked it, but then it's coming out more of a highlighter. And then it started coming out a bit chalky on my face. So yeah, I don't really want to keep this one. This is the Wet n Wild Warm Light. Photo Focus Compact Press Powder. This is in Warm Light. As you can see, I've scratched so much of the surface of it because I found that I couldn't get any powder off this. I couldn't get anything of it at all. Like, I could swipe it now and get a little bit of powder. I mean, it looks a lot, but trust me, it never sets my face. It never ever does. So it's a bit of a shame. I don't get much powder out of this, even though I've scratched the first layer off. But yeah, sadly it's going to have to go. I have the e.l.f. Under Eye Setting Powder in Sheer. God, who remembers this? Everyone used to rave about this under eye setting powder. Don't use it anymore, so this can go. The Lottie London Ready Set Go Mattifying Press Powder in Warm Translucent. As it says, a little bit too warm for me, and yeah, it just makes me look a bit too pink on the skin. So yeah, this one can go. This is the Revolution Light Yellow Loose Setting Powder. I don't really like the packaging on this. It's just very, very messy. It's really messy. The powder goes everywhere. Yeah, so yeah, this one can go. The MUA Matte Perfect Loose Powder in translucent. This is very old. MUA don't make this anymore. And yeah, I just don't reach for it, so this can go. The Technic Soft Focus Transparent Loose Powder. This made my face go very patchy, so I don't really want to use this again, so this can go. The Revolution Luxury Banana Powder. Great for baking under the eyes, but this is too dark for me, so this can go. The L'Oreal True Match Mineral Loose Powder in 1R Rose Ivory. 2 pink for me. I should have got 1.N. That would have been much better for me, but this is just too pink and too pale, so this can go. Miss Sporty So Clear Anti-Spot Press Powder. Oh, if I can open it, there you go. Yeah, can't get Miss Sporty anymore, so yeah, this is very old as well, so this can go. The NYX HD Fixing Powder. Oh dear, this brings a lot of flashback. Yeah, I don't really like the look of it either, so I'm really sorry. This is going to have to go. The George Silk Finish Press Powder. Yeah, don't really reach for this, to be honest. And they're discontinuing as well. George Makeup, so this can go. And last but not least, the Collection Sheer Loose Powder in the shade 2 Translucent. Very old and it's not translucent on me, so this one can go. So that is my powders all sorted. I hope you guys are enjoying my Declutter series. I'm sorry that the videos aren't as long as they were last time, because I felt like those videos went on a little bit too long, so I wanted to keep them short and sweet. Hope you guys are enjoying this series. If you are, please don't forget to give me a thumbs up. Please don't forget to subscribe and turn on that notification bell so you get notified by all my future videos. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram if you like. Link is in the description bar below. Thank you guys so much for watching. Have a great day. Stay safe. And I'll see you all in my next video. Bye bye guys. Take care.